in January 2024. So now I will introduce brief about him. His research interest is fluid dynamics, heat transfer in porous media, and computational methods. And coming to his educational qualification, he has completed his PhD in JNTU Anantapur and also worked as a visiting researcher in IIT Kharagpur and in IIC Bangalore, so on. And he completed his post-graduation at Sri Krishnadevara University, Anantapur, Andhra Pradesh. Coming to his research project, he has completed two research projects. One is research project of 36 lakhs from MHRD under STAR scheme through IIC Bangalore, and another with rupees 1.7 lakhs funded from BMSCT under FRPS Bangalore. He also guided many PhD students like three pursuing and one research scholar guided. Coming to his research publication, he has completed 42 research publications in various and national international journals, which is Scopus with Q1, Q2 journals, and many of them are Web of Science. Besides that, he also given many invited talks for many topics and also participated in paper publications, many conferences. He has published many book chapters. He is mainly known for an expert talks and invite lecturers in all the many conferences, seminars, etc. Coming to list of paper presented in, he has presented nearly 25 papers in various conferences and organized many conference workshop, short-term training programs and guest lecturers. He also awarded many awards and honors like awarded best paper in International Conference of Convergent Innovative Technologies, and he also qualified CSR UG Senate, and he also received Professor Sita Ramaswamy Memorable Prize for getting first rank in his post-graduation. He has much teaching experience besides research, and he has membership in professional bodies like ISTAM, organized by IIT Kharagpur, and life member in Indian Society for Heat Transfer and Mass Transfer, IIT Madras. He has also played many responsibilities like Executive Council in ISTAM and BOS member in JNTU Anantapur and Rama Institute of Technology, Bangalore. He also reviewed many articles in the reputed Generalized Journal of Porous Media, Thermal Science, Results in Physics, Ancients, Alexandria, everything. He has good technical skills like in the language like C, Photon, MATLAB, Mathematica, Python, R programming, LaTeX, Windows, Origin, Tech plots, etc. It is the brief introduction about today's resource program. So thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity, sir, for us.
Sir, thank you. Thanks for introducing me nicely.
Yes, sir. So with your kind permission, the session will hand over to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge related to the MATLAB. And uh, see, actually, how I planned the program regarding this MATLAB. This today's lecture, I would like to brief about what is the MATLAB icon, what are the different options available, and how you can open MATLAB software, and where you have to enter inputs and where outputs will get it. Even for academics or research, how we are going to take it up for different fields like simulations or general MATLAB, even in mathematics related also, like probability, statistics, curve fitting, linear algebra, calculus, for all these different things. Even if we are very new to that, how we are going to search and how we will get the topics, how we will familiarize with the topics and how we can apply to the research. That I am planning to give the information related to this MATLAB. So the second day, I am planning to give the concepts related to the vectors and matrices, the different size of the matrices, and with related to the matrices with a different alignment like rectangular matrix, zero matrix, null matrix, unit matrix, matrices with one element, diagonal matrices, and operations of the matrices, addition, subtraction, division, like that. And the properties of the matrices, adjoint matrix, inverse matrix. How do you find rank of the matrix? How do you find what are the inbuilt syntaxes for that? How you can handle with the vectors, how you generate the vectors with a three uh, three element syntaxes with 100 elements or maybe 1,000 elements or any required elements, any required numbers, how you can generate. So these in the second day I'm planning. Third day I'm planning to explain how to visualize the functions or numerical values, plotting. Plotting of the functions or any numerical results. How do you plot it? What are the different styles of the curve, different colors of the curve, or even how do you change the thickness of the plot, or with labeling how you are going to give, or with multiple curves, how you are going to plot it. How do you visualize? What are the different ways of visualization? These and all I'm planning to do. So in fourth day, I'm planning to explain conditional and looping formats like if condition, for loop condition, while loop condition, how we are going to implement in MATLAB. The next day, how to solve calculus topics like limits, derivatives, Taylor series, partial derivatives, solving differential equations, complete analytical part. That I'm planning to fifth day. Now the sixth day, I'm planning to numerical solutions of differential equations. So these one after another we planned. That last day, one more faculty is planning to give spectral method, solving differential ordinary and partial differential equations using the spectral method. Now come to the first day of the session, like introduction to the MATLAB. Before going to present it, now is if you have any doubts, you message in a chat box. So accordingly, I will respond. You feel free to ask any doubts. And you think this is just like a lab session. It is not like I am explaining and you are listening and somewhere after sometimes you can practice. No, that is not a good habit. So learning a software is nothing but it is just like a hands-on training. Then only the participants feel they learned something and they understood something. So that is the reason I requested organizer. I requested organizer to introduce how to install first. Even of course it is licensed software, but the MathWorks they are giving online platform with 30 days free trial. Using any Gmail account, they can the participants can register and can access it. Hope everyone can register. Maybe the registration is completed and you are ready with MATLAB software through cloud. So hope is anyone not yet completed means I think Dr. Vinod will help you how to overcome that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I would like to start directly the session.
Okay, sir. You can, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, you can, sir. You can start, sir. Thank you.
yeah,
Participants, please keep mute. Some of them are keeping unmute, so the disturbance will be done. Sorry, sir. Thank you.
yeah. So hope the screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is visible clearly, sir.
Yeah. So now I would like to tell you first who initiated this MATLAB software. Initially, it was developed by one of the famous lecturers, Clive Barry Moeller, in American mathematician. He started off using this in 1970s to help the students, to make the students to understand more easily the concepts of the linear algebra. Of course, we people aware that the linear algebra is means related to the matrices and vectors concepts only. That is why this software is named as Matrix Laboratory. So from the matrix, three letters, laboratory, three letters, MATLAB. So later on, according to the requirements, it is taken by the MathWorks organization. So they develop one of the another one after another. They started off introducing the packages according to the requirements of academic and industry and research side. So now, of course, many people are using this MATLAB software for research purposes. There is no limitation even. Uh, so manually, if we feel how difficult it is finding the values or plotting or visualization, so but using the MATLAB, so we can easily handle certain things where it is not possible analytically or maybe some other software. But I'm not at all interested of saying that MATLAB is good or some other software is good. Every software will have its own advantages and disadvantages. It all depends on what is our requirement. For the requirement, if the software gives the solution means then we can take it, we can familiarize and we can use it. So this is what is the main of utilization of the software, whatever the software, maybe the Python or maybe Mathematica or MATLAB. Okay, so before that, uh, MATLAB is main user-friendly software. So the output once, if suppose whatever the output you are expecting, if it is not getting, it shows certain error. There itself, it will show what is the error and where it will be. So that means we can easily edit what we wrote the lines, coding lines. So we can easily edit and we can execute it. So this is a more advantage. And I think nowadays the people are practicing with a Python software. But in Python, for a different context, we need to use a different uh, packages. It's like numerical mathematics means NumPy, symbolic mathematics is SymPy, plotting means Matplotlib, like that. Different packages we have to install and then we have to import. Then afterwards we have to write the code. But in MATLAB, there is no necessity like that. So directly what we are looking, we just to know what is the grammar of the MATLAB software, then we can go to it. So this is what is the difference of these two. But uh, the advantage, visualization or solution point of view or calculation point of view. So it is a very basic things. I'm not going in depth of what difference of with a different software, but with these MATLAB, let us see what features are available here, in what applications it can be used, this matrix laboratory, MATLAB. It see it can it is in you can link with C++, Java, other softwares. So that means suppose if you might have written a code in Fortran or C or C++, you can run using the matrix laboratory. And recently, this option was developed. So that is a more advantage. And what is the one more advantage is, especially for computational purpose, modeling certain mathematical things, mathematical softwares, how we are going to model it, certain, it's maybe in, I'll explain you while showing that software exactly what it is. And the simulations, it is related to the circuit, electrical, electronics, so, or image processing, how to visualize a 2D or three-dimensional visualization in different directions, how you are going to know that where the main sensitivity of that function influence, how we will get to know these and all, you can easily analyze using this matrix laboratory, MATLAB software. But the applications are many, enormously, the people are using, there are many applications. Wait, so in various fields, the people are using irrespective. there is no restriction. Whatever the requirement, different people are using in different places. So academically, or research wise, or industry wise, or software field, the people are using these enormously. So that is why actually the Dr. Vinod sir requested sir many participants who participated in previous program. They are requesting us, will you possible to conduct basics of the matrix laboratory, MATLAB software. They would like to utilize for their academic and research purposes. So that is why. So myself and Dr. Vinod plan to share our knowledge in this point of view. Now let us see. I would like to go to the matrix software, matrix lab, MATLAB software. So before that, how do you open the MATLAB software? You can see here. May I know is the screen my screen is visible?
Yes,
No.
sir. Visible, sir. Clearly.
Yeah.
Your screen is visible, sir. No problem.
Yeah. Correct. So you can open the software once you install in your system. But the question is here, once you install in your system, it will show certain icon, MATLAB something, or otherwise what you do means you can go to start Windows button, you can open Windows button, then just type the MATLAB software, then it will show. But I think because it is a licensed version, I don't think many participants are using installed software in our systems. Hope everyone, you people are using which is already registered, and you people are using the cloud MATLAB software. That means through internet you are able to access this software and you are going to use. So you can see this is let me see, complete matrix MATLAB software window. You can see here the left current folder, middle command window, the right side is a workspace. There are different things. But these one after another, I would like to explain you. See next, the top left, there is an option home button. Next plots, next apps. First, let us see what are the features available in the home. You can see in your system software also, whatever the cloud MATLAB software, whatever it is showing, even there also, it will show the same. There is no difference. I am using right now the 2022 software version, but in your cloud software, that will show you that complete very recent version. That means like 2024 every 6 months they will change the version. So A means first 6 months, B means after June. So this is what is the difference of R 2022A, or maybe R 2024A means very latest version. Now you can see in the home button, new script, live new script, new plus button, open. New script is nothing but, usually writing a code is nothing but, it is not a one line syntax. Maybe 10 lines, 20 lines, many. It depends on the requirement of what we are expecting the code. If suppose once you write, if you want to edit certain lines, you want to type it everything again and again, no, that's not possible. Or otherwise, once you write a code, you would like to forward to your friends, or maybe your professors, or your collaborators, or maybe you would like to share to your students. So that means how you can share. So that means a new script. We have to create that will give one new script. There we have to write all the lines. We will come to know what it means exactly. Live script, new live script is nothing but, see, suppose if you would like to explain certain things to audience, participants or students in a class. So if you take a live script, then you can type one side, it will show the output other side. I'm just clicking on here. You can see how it is showing. If suppose I'll type here something else, the right side, it will show the output. Wait, sorry, I'm sorry. I think this is not giving the information. Let me share the complete screen, then it will show everything. Yeah. Am I right?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it visible right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, live script is visible here. I'm just typing some value 2 into 3. I'm just typing the value. You can see the right side is the output. So this is a very flexible of explaining using the live editor during a class or maybe during a training. Like now I'm explaining the concepts one after another. If that is the case, whatever I'm explaining you or typing, left side it will show and its output it will show the right side. You just see here, you can run it and then it will show. We'll come back to this afterwards, but let us see what are the other features, all other features of this. Next, new. So new means the same script, live script, function. There are two types of scripts. One is a function based or simply without any functions, directly you can write the code and you can execute it. Even live script and live function. The class, test class, system object, these are all simulation related, like those people are familiar related to the circuits, electrical circuits. For them, it can be useful. This is the option for the figure. That means plotting curves. Once you plot it, you can save it, but you need to edit certain things in a drawing. That means maybe giving the name of the curve, or maybe thickness, or maybe you want to identify certain points, or maybe arrows, any something you'd like to customize, then you can open it and using this figure you can open it. Apps is nothing but the same thing, the top right one after another it is showing right these apps, so that you can show. The last two are also options for the Simulink. Simulink means circuit related, so I'm not going to touch those. Next, the other option is open. That means see, suppose in certain folder you have already written a code and you can save in certain folder, but how do you open it? To open that file, you just go to it. These by default it will show what are the recent programs. If suppose you might have written certain codes, you practiced something and executed, those programs will appear here. So directly you can open it instead of going to the folder where you already stored it. Directly you can open it, or otherwise here the open. If you open it, then it will ask where you would like to take that file, in which folder in your system is there, that how you can open it. I think for you it won't be opened. I'm not sure a cloud based MATLAB software, is it showing the open or not? Next, find files is nothing but in the same folder, suppose there are 100 files, but if you know the name, then directly you can just search it, then it will get it. Find files is compare is nothing but it is just like, see, suppose you have a given assignment to the students to write a program for certain things. May I know who is that?
Participant, please keep mute participants.
ওটা দিয়ে ডিভাইড করলে ওটা 0.05 হয়ে
সেটা তো
যাচ্ছে
110 সেদিনও দেখেছিলাম, কিন্তু আমি ওইটা করতে পারলাম না। আমারটা কি দিয়ে ডিভাইড করি?
ওইটা দিয়ে ডিভাইড করলে 110, তবেই তো আমার
Sir, I kept mute, sir. No problem.
Yeah. Sorry for the part inconvenience. Okay. Now here, what is mean by the compare? Compare is nothing but, see, suppose you might have given assignment to the students to write a program. The simple thing, suppose solving system of equations, write a code and execute it. So you have given. But who gave a better code? Who wrote with a less number of lines? How you can compare it? Which is giving more accuracy? For that, you can use this compare. Next, import to data. So import data means usually for data science or statistics, for these kind, even for mathematics also, it is just nothing but suppose you would like to plot the graph of certain data. The data, you are not executing the data, someone is giving the data, but how you are importing the data to the system. There are certain uh, according to what requirement, row wise you need a data or column wise you need the data. So those things in Excel or maybe text format, the data will be how do you import it, how do you write a code to import those, how you can handle to plot the curves. So that is the useful of the import data. Clean data is nothing but in suppose you have plot some certain curves, but you would like to clear the complete whatever it is. You don't want to show anything. You would like to come with a new thing. So for that case, we have to show. Here the variable, these variables, new variable, open variable, save workspace, clear workspace. These and all very just recently what you practiced, which variable you created. See, suppose you can see the right side of this command window, workspace. There we executed 2 into 3. That is why it is showing 6. Suppose, let me execute something. One more thing here. Three plus 4. There are two results, right? You can see here, very recent answer it is showing because ANS, that is a by default variable. That means that is a variable for the answer. But if you'd like to give a different, suppose A is equal to something, B is equal to something, C is equal to some matrix, D is equal to some function. So like that, all will list out here, and these elements you would like to save means you can save in certain folder where you would like to. So directly you can take back all those data, then you can execute directly. But if you want to clear that, that is unwanted space. If you want to clear, I'm just clicking on this clear workspace. You can see here, it is not showing anything on the right hand side. Earlier, in this place, it is showing like answer is equal to something. But once I clicked on clear, it is not showing anything. And even there are different options. Only how do you clear the variables or complete all functions and variables, how do you clear it? So there are different options. Next, see analyze code, runtime, clear commands. These analyze code is nothing but, see, suppose usually we write the code for step by step. That means just for simple example, system of equations. We write the equations in matrix form. So that means those matrices only we feed in matrix laboratory, MATLAB. That is only input block. But where is the output block? What you are expecting? Inverse, rank, determinant, adjoint, cofactor matrix, or maybe solution of the matrix. These and all output blocks. What we are going to expect, a solution of the system of equations blocks. That means one after another you can analyze it. What is the input block? Is the input block correct or not? Is the output block syntaxes are correct or not? How you can run block by block, you can run, and will you fix certain time? How much time will take for that? So you click on this, then you can do that. Clear commands is nothing but what we are writing here. You can see here, just I'm typing 2 plus 10, 3 minus, sorry, 3 minus 12. I'm just typing certain things and clear commands. It will show. But there is one more syntax, CLC. That means clear command. That means only in this command window that can be cleared. That is the meaning of CLC. So, or otherwise directly the option is here, you can click on. Simulink is just now I told it is related to circuits. So that's why we are not touching this, because as what we planned in this, only the mathematics related we plan to discuss. Now the layout. Layout is nothing but you can see once you open it, what feature or what format it is showing the MATLAB software. Left it is showing current folder, middle command window, right side is a workspace. But you would like to change it differently. See, I am checking on default. Okay. So default is nothing but command window is the right side. Top, it's not exactly top. So just beside of command window, first is current folder, details, and workspace is that last. Workspace is the last. Okay. Or if you want to make it your own, 3 columns means just what I gave recently. Or otherwise command window only. Only command window will appear. Okay, but many people all but command window minimized. That means command window is showing right. Once you open here current folder, or if you want to show what is workspace, you can see it. Or directly you can click here, it will show the command window. Directly you can type. All will display, but minimize it. So you can customize these layouts also. You can see there are customize options and you can use it. That's your wish. Now I'll go to the generally what is the most comfortable layout of this MATLAB icon is this is left current folder, right workspace, middle is the command window. Next, preferences. Preferences is nothing but see there are if you want to change the color, or maybe if you type something in which format it will show. It is just like see suppose in Word document we type something, but the styles of the fonts may be Times New Roman, Vedana. There are different formats, but what formats you want that you can do it here. You can take, or maybe if you want to change certain toolbar options where it will be displayed, how you'd like to change it, or you would like to create certain shortcuts to open directly. So all features are available in this preferences. You can see here numeric format is a short and line space is loose, or there are compact and different options. I am not going in depth. See, these will discuss later on. Short, long, short E, long E, short G, long G, short ENG, long ENG. And there are different formats, right? These we are going to discuss recently. In this session only we'll discuss. Next, suppose by if you want to change any display time or dates formats, you can use there are different formats because Indian date and time format is a different, or abroad date and time format is a different. Accordingly, you can set it what in which format you are preferring it. Next, see suppose you would like to change the font or figure options, current folder options, keyboard options. Let me show you the font size. I'm just clicking on here. What is the font size? And it is showing monospace. Let me come to Times New Roman. Tahoma, Times New Roman, see, Times New Roman. Because academically or research wise, most people are using Times New Roman and Arial. There are different ways which you would like to take, you can take it. Or otherwise, these is it in a plain format or in bold, italic, by default, which you are expecting. So accordingly, you can take it. Now the font size, suppose I'll take it 8. You can see once I apply, you can see the screen behind of this window screen. Yes. You can see here. Earlier, what it is showing, what is the size of these letters? Now, what is the size of these letters? the size of the letters is different. So all these features can be easily edited using this preference option. This is a preference. Here you can use. So there are different things you can explore and you can do it. Next, and remaining features are advanced features. I don't think it is useful. Now the add-ons means there are different packages. I'll explain you if it is required, how you can add it in between the sessions. I'll explain one after another. Next, this is the important help. See, documentation is nothing but once you click on this, directly it will take to the website of mathematics, MATLAB website. So there it will show that complete documentation. Just for your information, I'm clicking here. You can see what it will show. You can see here. Once you click on the documentation, all features can be visible. Math, statistics, optimization, data science, and deep learning. Which topic you want, you can click and you can explore it. Computational biology, finance, generation, code generation, parallel computing, simulation graphics, signal processing. They see there are two: explore only MATLAB, explore only Simulink. What is the installation? How we can install it? And see, once you click on math, statistics, and optimization, there are different features. There are different toolboxes also. Which toolbox you want to click and which one you would like to learn, or maybe data science and deep learning. What are the different toolboxes are available in this? Signal processing and wireless communications. So just simply clicking on this, then you will get to know. This is what is the documentation. With examples, they will explain. And is there any functions or blocks? Blocks is nothing but already some people or maybe certain groups might have wrote a code and feed in this platform. Then you can take back. If you have any doubt, you can discuss with them. So it is just like uh, with unknown persons. How do you share the information? How do you get the information? It's like Googling it. If suppose any content is available in the internet, that Google will search and will provide you. The same thing, someone already practiced certain topics, they might have written code, they executed those information, they have feed it in certain things. Regarding that, they might have given a links. Once you open that, if you understand, is fine. If you are not understanding, means you need to discuss with them. You have to interact with them. So there are information about who wrote the code, how you can interact with them. So that is nothing but the blocks. See, already these are the written codes available. You just click on how they wrote the code, what the simulings or maybe just modeling according to what field it is, you can search. Now, let me come back to this main. This is the documentation. And next examples, support website. Directly it will take to the website. Just click on support website. You can see now it is taking to directly MATLAB website. But all of you already using this cloud computing means it will open the separate window. That's all. That is what I'm expecting. So the same, only MATLAB you want, you can click and see there are different how you are going to learn all these things. Even let's get started with the MATLAB language fundamentals. Only mathematics related you want, or graphics related, or programming related, software development tools. So how you can explore these through website. So this is one more option in this help. And check for updates. That means recently in latest version which software is developed, or maybe which syntax is upgraded. Certain syntaxes cannot be used in old versions. But how you will come to know that? Suppose Your professor might have written a code and forwarded to you, but once you run in your system, it is not opening, it is showing certain error. That means certain syntaxes can be worked only for certain versions, because after certain version only those syntaxes can be updated. So that is why that information, certain syntaxes can be worked from which version software, how you will get to know. For that, you can check the updates. And these are the different things about MATLAB, just what I'm briefing it. So regarding this, more information will be available there. Even the communities also, it is just like a blocks, request support. So directly there are certain groups. So it will show what are the different groups. So directly you can post what you are expecting, any doubt or any information, then you can post it. Once you will get the information, then you can interact and you can get the solution of that. Now, this is the main thing, learn MATLAB. See, if suppose without any tutor, any professor, any teacher, on your own way, you would like to learn this MATLAB software. Recently, that MathWorks company itself developed online courses to learn this MATLAB software in different fields. Just click on Learn MATLAB. It will take to online platform. You can see here online training shoot. My courses means once you registered, how many courses you register for that, all will display in that. Or otherwise, you would like to take it up. You can see here getting started means basics. What are the basics? These only MATLAB. There are 6 courses, Simulink 10 courses, artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning, there are 6 courses, physical modeling, math and optimization. Step by step now they started off creating e-courses to familiarize the customers based. Even some institutes are requesting the MathWorks company, if you develop certain course related to maybe suppose engineering or science or maybe economics, whatever that field may be, according to their requirement, the company is ready to develop the MATLAB software with computation codes, graphical visualizations. So this is recently they developed, and they are still working on it to improvise these for the benefits of the customer and academic and industry needs. So once you click on, it will take you course by course. It is just like NPTEL only. Once you go to the course view, it will ask uh, you need to take the test. Once you clear the test only, it will take to the next. It is just like week by week, how you are getting the videos, weekend, how you are writing the exam for the NPTEL course, the same way here also. But I think actually I installed using, I registered using my college email ID. Actually, my college purchased unlimited licenses. So that's why I can access this easily. But for you, whether it is working or suppose it may ask certain amount. So if it is really required and it is more useful means you can take it, but they will give a certificate also, clearance of this course certificate. It's like NPTEL, how they are giving the certificate. These people also can give the certificate. It's not like, see, suppose you are participating here, learning the things, and MathWorks company itself giving certification, you are familiarized these topics means it is more good. So you can pay it, you can register, you can pay it, and you can go through and you can clear, get the certificate. That may be useful. Maybe those who are looking for software side or maybe upgrading your knowledge for PhD purpose, postdoc purpose, where it is, if you are planning to apply for PhD or postdoc, if suppose, if they will ask, will you familiar with MATLAB software means what is the proof? So these are the proofs. Suppose if you clear it, you can show, I had a certificate, I cleared online MATLAB courses. So these so on so details. That is also useful. not only the general basics, Simulink, or maybe data science related. So if you want to learn, you can learn directly using internet. These courses are already available, but still further courses that companies still on working. So that is why uh, in couple of recent years they started of R&D, research and development of certain things, and even who would like to work related to research related. That means you create your own software, then that can be useful to all customers. But once the company agrees that your coding skills are good, make good for this company to improve certain things related to certain topics, they can hire you. The job opportunities also there only using the MATLAB also you can get the jobs. It's not like only the software or something else. Software is different. It is computational wise also. Now the people are giving more opportunities with a high salary. The computation is not like simple. If you see the mechanical topics or maybe circuit. So computation, getting a data is also one of the logical things in industry. And how do you analyze the data is another thing. How do you visualize the data is, there are different things. So that's why computational plays an important role for industry research, for our higher studies, especially for higher studies. Now let us see these. What are the features available in this home button? Next, come to the plots. Once we start off discussing the plots, then these will be highlighted. Now you can see these are all appearing like a black. It's not like in color. That means you need to select where, when you will select, if you define certain things, variables, what is the X value, what is the Y value. Accordingly, these will highlight. Then you can click on it. Otherwise, it won't show. Okay, so you just click on here, right side, drop down menu. See, there are different features. Just simply what many people are using these plots, 2D plots, 3D plots, pie chart, scatter, histograms, contours, 3D surface plots, mesh plots. Only line plots, stem and stair plots for statisticians it can be used. Bar plots to analyze the data. These plotting features can be useful. Scatter plots. Not only these, there are many, but depends on version. These options can be available. It's not like if suppose you people are using the old version software, I don't think all these options can be available. But cloud MATLAB software means all this can be visible. Maybe some restricted, I'm not sure, because with the license version, if you are accessing means, then it can be, otherwise it can't be highlighted. It all depends on. This is what is meant by the plot. Next. Now this is a home. Next one is, I'm sorry, yeah, apps. I'm just clicking on app. You can see here it is showing curve fitter, optimization, PID, system wireless. That means you don't need to write a code for all these new packages. It is already inbuilt. Simply you change certain things, it will give the result. I don't think the people are not aware with a curve fitting. Suppose you would like to fit a straight line. Straight line means input x value, y value. Y is equal to ax plus b. A value, b value you need to find. That depends on x and y. Or maybe parabolic means 3 constants you require. Cubic means 4 constants. Or maybe exponential. So all depends on what it is, which you are going to fit, logistic curve, non-linear curve or linear curve. I'm sorry. So accordingly, you choose different options in that, then you can edit certain data, then it will show the result. But I'll explain you in during the sessions. I'll explain you one after another. But exploring all these things is not at all required. Don't blindly think, no, I need to explore every icon, every option, every concept. No, that is not at all required. So, what field is your? If suppose your field is algebra, what is the required for that? Maybe you are looking for indices, or maybe you suppose your field of interest is statistics. Statistics means what is required: regression, statistics, what probability distribution. How do you find out if the data? How do you import it? How do you analyze it? How do you visualize? To visualize, what are the different options? So these things. Uh, Suppose your field of interest is a fluid mechanics. Fluid mechanics means differential equations. So how do you solve the differential equations? How do you visualize the solution? So suppose you are looking at numerical methods. How do you write a numerical method code? How do you extract the data? How do you change the data according to what parameters is required? So it all depends on our number theory. Number theory means depends on what you are expecting. You can explore it, which already developed app is there that you can use it. Or maybe graph theory. You want to visualize the graph. You want to find the shortest path. Or maybe uh, isomorphism. How do you analyze the find whether the given graphs are isomorphism or not? Or shortest path you need to find. Spanning tree you need to find in a graph theory. So those easily can be visible. You can explore things and you can do there are different apps available, not only for mathematics, different fields you can see here. Uh, ma yeah, machine learning and deep learning, math, statistics and optimization, control system design and analysis, robotics, automotive, signal processing and communication, image processing and computer vision. See, for different fields, there are different apps that you can use. A 3D model. Yeah. So these general brief introduction about what are the different icons available in this complete MATLAB. Now let us go to type certain things. Now all people can practice it. Now you can start off practicing these things. Is anyone, I think please discuss about Simulink. Sorry, actually we planned only the MATLAB. It is out of the schedule. We will see if time permits. I'll just briefly give the information about how to open and how to enter the things. It depends on the time. Now let us see. This is let us come to. So I explained everything. What are the features available here? Now next, how you enter, where the output will come. That we will see here, one after another. So I'm just giving the value. See, earlier I gave what is 2 plus something. I'm just giving some values. Answer is giving. But see the 2 and 10, I need to take it again. That means you have to store this value in certain variable. This, like this, A is equal to 2. Right? See, this is the important. Left to 2 is equal to. Always it will take what we are typing the right side. It is not like generally mathematically manually we are writing A is equal to B is nothing but B is equal to A also. Okay, but here it is not like A is equal to doesn't mean that 2 is equal to A. That what is the meaning here means what we are typing the right side that can be stored in the variable A. That value will take it whenever you want. So that is the meaning. That is why these are called dummy variables. These are not standard variables. Syntax variables are not. These are not syntax variables. These are dummy variables. In place of A, you can take B also. You can take C also. You can write like CSSR, college name. You can give anything, but one more thing, don't use the variables with the letters, sorry, numbers or symbols. It is always with the letters only, either caps or small. But see, if suppose I'll take A is equal to 2, but capital A is equal to, you can use 3 differently. You can see in the workspace, both are showing as a different variables. Small a is stored with 2, capital A is stored with 3. These two are different, not same. Okay. So this is where you type and where you are getting output. One more thing here, you can see here, whatever we are typing, it is showing as output. That is not required, is right? So that means A is equal to 2. You just put the colon. I think it is visible. Am I right?
Yes, sir. It is visible, sir. No problem.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
A is equal to 2. I'll just type the colon. Once you enter it, you can see it is not showing like earlier. Here it is showing A is equal to 2 as output. Here also it is showing A is equal to 3. Now this is A is equal to 3. I am using CLC, clear command window. You can see workspace is not cleared. Got right? Workspace is not cleared, only command window is cleared. Okay, so that means I would like to take it A into A. Next, D is equal to A divided by A. And E is equal to A power A. You can practice these things. You can type these things in your virtual matrix software. You just define the variables, operate with arithmetical operations, addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, powers. All this you try. If suppose you are not getting means, you just message in the chat box. I'll explain you. Okay, you practice this plus, minus, multiplication, division. Yeah. Now let us see the features. What are the features available? See, if you would like to find like this, find the area of or perimeter, find the perimeter, how you can. So find the perimeter. What is this symbol? Percentile symbol means you can see here finding the perimeter of the circle. Is it showing? That means it will suppress the output after that percentile symbol. What is this percentile means? This percentile can be used to comment what is the meaning of that line of the code. See, we are writing a code for finding the perimeter of the circle. But the same text we don't want to print. That is why we are displaying like that. Okay. Now let us see here. We know that 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the formula finding. That means radius is required. Radius is r is equal to. You define what is r, radius. Now the perimeter is equal to 2 times. We need to type pi. What is the syntax of pi? We can't write and show you what is pi here, MATLAB, right? So for the pi, there is one syntax. Those we call it as inbuilt syntaxes. That means it is already feeded. Usually we are taking 3.14 something. or maybe 22 by 7. Those are only approximations, not exact value of pi, right? So you see this pi, that is inbuilt syntax of pi in MATLAB software is pi into r. It is showing the result. You can try area of the circle. You try area of the circle, that means pi into r square. You assign any of the radius. Just find what is the area of this. And tell me what is, if suppose you are not getting me, just message me. I'll explain what it is. Not able to see the messages. Yeah, the area 113.0973. Someone messaged here, so it's getting no. Any doubt means you message here. So you are able to find it. Okay. Now let us see what are the symbols available. Just now I told. You can see what is mean by plus minus star and all. You know it is a very comfort. But right division, left division. What is the meaning of this? Right division is nothing but simply 4 by 3. But left division means 4 left slash 3. That left slash is available in the keyboard above the enter button. You can just try it, same thing or maybe different. You can try suppose 2 backslash 3, what it will do. 2 backslash 3 is something, sir, I should write r into r or r power square. You can use either one. Mardor 1 3. You are asking the doubt for r square, right? You can use either one, r star r or r cap 2. You can use either one. Yes. Now 2 left slash or backslash, that will give the reverse of that, inverse of that fraction. 2 by 3, inverse of the 2 by 3 is nothing but 3 by 2. That answer is 1.5. So this is what it is showing here. And this cap and all I explained you. Next, the parenthesis. That means suppose all mathematical operations you typed in a single line, which it will take it first. So one after another. It is just like Bodomas. Brackets, offs, divisions, matrices, additions and subtractions. Like that, one after the another it will take. First the parentheses are within the brackets, again some parentheses. And second one, exponentiation, that means powers. Third, multiplication and division. Fourth, addition and subtraction. So these one after another. What is the preference of operating these lines one after another for this related to mathematical operations? Next, these what actually once you click on the preferences, I have explained you what are the different formats of the visuality. See, earlier I gave what is that value d? What is the d value? D value is nothing but 2 by 3 something. Yeah, 2 by 3. Is a 2 by 3 exactly 0.6667? That is not never ending decimal, right? Always keep on getting, you will get 6666666 and so on. We don't know where it can end up. But here it is displaying only 4 decimals. But I want to execute with more number of decimals. You take format long, then take the same d value. You see how many decimals. Like that, see, there are different options. Find you can use format long e and you can say d. It is showing 15 letters here. 15 letters it is showing. That is what it is. 15 digits plus exponent it is. Format long means only 14 digits. Just format short means only 4 digits. Format short G, format long G. Without that exponent, it will show the same result, long G. Bank is nothing but why it is a bank means it is just like rupees and pies. That is why it is showing like after the decimal, only 2 decimal it will show. After the decimal point, it will show only 2 decimals. So that is what is meant by format bank. You can try it, format bank. Then what is a D? You practice all this one after another. You use all one after another. You can use all features. Suppose if you are not getting, just message me. Format short means what you are getting. Long format short E or long E. Okay. So let us explore the another one. So these the standard ones, so square root x, nth root x, exponential, absolute value, logarithms, factorial. How you are, what are the syntaxes for this? See, these are called inbuilt syntaxes. Usually square root x means what? X power 1 by 2. Okay. Square root you need to find. Okay. So that means what you need to do? 2 power 1 by 2. This is, or otherwise square root 2. First one is usual one. SQRT means it is inbuilt. It is already feeded in software that in place of whole power 1 by 2, you can use SQRT within brackets for what power it is. So same. Why it is displaying only 2 means you know it. Bank we use, right? Let me come to this format short, then square root. See, this is the another option. You can see here, if you want to take the previous syntax, in keyboard, use the upward key. In keyboard, left, right, down, and upward arrow keys are there, right? So you just click on above, then it will show what syntaxes you can use recently that you can. The square root. It is displaying 4 decimals now. But nth root, that means 1 by 5, 1 by 10, 1 by 20. How you are going to find that? It is just like SQRT 2 comma 4. Let me check it. Yeah, sorry, nth root. Okay. Two power 1 by 4 value. This is. You can cross check it. 2 power 1 by 4. Is it same or not? 2 power 1 by 4. Fourth root of 2. So 10th root of 2. 150th root of 2. You can try this. Nth root of 2 like this. In place of 2, why only 2? If you want to try, you can try with 3 also, 4, 5, or maybe some fractions. You can try anything to find the nth root. Exponential. See, most of the time, people can use this exponential in matrix laboratory. No, that is completely wrong. Because you know the power, right? 2 power 4 means what you can write? 2 cap 4 like this you can write. But e power 4 means you can see e power 4. there is no value of E. That is why it is showing. Okay, so that is not well defined this software. In place of e power 4, you need to take exp of 4 because of Americans exponential, they will write like this only. It's not like e power something. So that is why they created the syntax like this, e of 4. And similarly, absolute value log. Log of x is nothing but by default natural logarithm. Or otherwise, if you want to define, you need to take like this log base 10x means log 10 of x you have to use. Let us see first absolute value of minus 10.234. It's showing positive. Log 1, 0. Log 10 of 3. And factorial 3 factorial 3. Why very small values? Let us take 30 factorial. Because manually it is difficult to find 30 factorial, right? You can see 2.6525 10 power 32. For these kind of values, you can use format long E or long G. It will show 15 decimals, right? So that is advantage of different formats of the outputs. Now you can practice for every syntax, you can practice one. For square root, for nth root, for exponential, for absolute, for log 10, factorial. If you're not getting means just message me in this. You practice all this one after another. So not getting any doubts. I'm just moving to the next slide. Trigonometric functions. See, by default, you are simply taking sine. Sine means,
Sir,
yes,
sir,
yes.
one of them
Tell.
has replied telling that error log 3 base 10, log 10 base 3.
Is not showing here. Oh, log 3, no. See, it defined only for log 10, not for other bases. It's clearly mentioned, right? It is defined only for log 10, not for other things. This is, yeah. No, E is a 2.3 something natural logarithm. Log base E logarithm means it is a natural logarithm. Okay. Sorry. In answer, E is showing, right? So that E is nothing but in place of E, E plus 32 is nothing but 10 power 32. Yeah. Yes, madam. Jayanti, madam. You are asking E plus 32, right? E means a 10 power 32. 2.6525 into 10 power 32. That is the meaning of this. Yeah, that means 10 power 32. 2.6525 into 10 power 32. That is the meaning of that. Sometimes 10 power minus 3, minus 4, like that also it can come. So that means, see, accordingly, we take the values differently. So hope you understand. Is no doubt in. Yeah, it's good. Now come to the
Okay, sir.
trigonometric functions. Simply whatever I'm just clearing the command window. I'm not changing the variables right side the same sin x, sin 30. Usually what is the sin 30? We know sin 30 means 1 by 2, right? But it won't give 0.5 because 30 is not taking as a degrees. 30 it will take it as a radians and it gives the result. But if you want to take the sine degree of 3 means inside what you are giving that it will take it as a degrees and it will. That is the difference of sine and sine d. Format error using format invalid, format option error. Format long area. No, no. Mrudula, you are typing format area. We are not formatting area. Decimals we are formatting, right? First, you define in which format you want the result. We are not formatting the variable by variable output. That is another format that I will give. See, you are telling that I'm sorry, area is equal to 113 point. Sorry, let me take 2 by 3 only. Area is equal to 2 by 3, suppose. 0.6667, right? Format area. It won't show format area. You want to output these with a more number of decimals means what you do format long like this. That is a standard syntax. Now you type area. Okay. So format long is the standard syntax. First you type it, then you can execute what variable you want with more number of decimals like that. So this is the standard format. So with 4 decimals you want means just take area. That will show with 4 decimals. So this is, you can't type like format variable. What variable result you want, that is not the case it is. Hope it's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Now we are discussing the sin pi. Usually it is 0, right? It's giving 1.2246 into e minus 16. That means 10 power minus 16. 10 power minus 16 means 16 times 16 decimals after decimal point. 16 decimals are zeros. So obviously it is 0 only. Sin pi. Like that, similarly, for every trigonometric functions, you practice this. Sine, cos, tan, cotangent, but secant and cosecant, no option. Secant means you need to give 1 by cos. Cosecant means you need to give, sorry. Secant means 1 by cos. Cosecant means 1 by sine. You need to take the values. There is no syntaxes for secant and cosecant separately. You practice these sine, cos, tan, cot with the different values. See, pi is not in degrees, right? How you will get it? Sine d. D means in degrees you need to give inside of the brackets. Pi is a radian. That is why it is showing error. Here D represents degrees, sin D represents degrees. Inside brackets, you have to give the value in degrees. You will give 180. In place of pi sin D 180, you can give. Let me see. Sin D 180. You see, exactly you are getting 0. Why it is giving 0.0548 means pi is nothing but 3.14 it is taking. Pi means 3.14 something it is taking. So that means what? Sin D 3.14 is nothing but what? Same 0.0548. That is why if you want to take pi means simply give sin pi. Don't give d pi. Even hyperbolic functions, you can use the same. Sine hyperbolic 1, 3, 4 like that. Cos hyperbolic, tan hyperbolic, cot hyperbolic. Yeah, sine degree, 180 is in degrees only, right? Sin pi, you don't get 1.224. There is a e minus something. The participant Jayanti. 1.224. Let me show you. 1.2246 e minus 16. That means what it means? Into 10 power minus 16, that means. So 10 power minus 16 is nothing but 0 only, obviously. So 10 power minus 1 is nothing but what? 0.1. 10 power minus 2, 0.01. 10 power minus 3, 0.001. So 10 power minus 16 means 15 times 0, then certain value. It is obviously 0 only. That is why it is showing like that. See, pi is not exactly possible to type. Up to 15 decimals you can feed in the software. Why it is not showing 0 for sin pi means, see, we know that pi is irrational number, never breaking, never ending process, non-repeated, non-recurring value. Pi means 3.14 something. You just see here. Let me show you format long and what it is, pi value. Yeah, pi. You can see 1415926535897993, right? Is this only the final answer for pi? No. There are infinite number of decimals. There is no never ending process here. That is why it is showing like that. Yeah, tan pi by 2 infinity, right? Use value. Hari Krishna, you are telling tan pi by 2. Tan pi by 2 is undefined or maybe near to infinity. Plus infinity or minus infinity. If you type tan of minus, yeah, tan degree is 90. It is showing INF. INF is for infinity. That's correct. See, if you use pi symbol, it is not taking exact to pi irrational number. That is why it is not giving exact answer. Don't get confused. It is giving a near result. But in degrees, if you are typing 90, tan d of 90, definitely it will get the answer. Tan degrees of 90. Yes, you can say INF, infinity. Sir, Vinod sir, shall we close it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
All
we
the
will
participants,
I
if you have
will
any doubts, I will give 5 minutes,
I
sir, with
will
your
share
permission.
this PPT what I explained today, so you
Okay,
can
sir.
practice these things. But
Okay,
if
sir.
you faced any problem, issue, difficulty, then we can discuss in tomorrow's session before
Sir,
starting
only
the.
one final doubt, sir. Someone has
Yeah,
asked how
yeah.
to get powers of trigonometric functions. Powers of trigonometric.
Sine of 30. Sorry, degrees, right? Whole square. That complete trigonometric function you keep in brackets, then whole square. Like this. Is there any more doubt, sir?
No, sir. No, sir.
I will share. Today only I will share.
Participant, don't worry. Sir will share to me. I will share in the group now only after complete of the session. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Thank you,
So
sir.
tomorrow we'll discuss with matrix operations.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, fine.
All
Shall
the
I close it,
participants,
sir?
don't worry. Yes, sir. You can close, sir.
Yeah.
Participants, don't worry that I will share the PPT which I have shared by the resource person. Thank you.